you're missing. Go tell your family. Here comes the enemy, blowing up the spot tech remedy. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five will make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Everybody get up, sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five will make you get down now. Bring it on, bring it on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Keep on moving on, keep on moving on. Be the president of the fifth element. Jimmy Flies took a stone cold's how I'm hitting him. Better get together, put your hands in the sky. Stick 'em up, punk, hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Now I'm the bad boy that you invite for dinner. Ain't got no manners cause I eat with my fingers. Lost boy, terrorize the neighborhood, and hands up.
Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get to the chat so I could see everybody. Hey, Kara. Oh my gosh, Lori. Hey, Lori, thank you so much for the super sticker. How is it going? That is so cute. It's going pretty well. Thank you so much. I got a super sticker. I got a super sticker. Like right off the bat, Lori, for sending me a super sticker. Thank you so much. Hey, Jackie. Salah is a dirty little boy and Chantel is about to become a toilet. Love that for her. I mean, I almost find it comical. It's sad, but like hilarious to me at the same time that like after everything's come out, after like how humiliated I would be if this shit came out, like she's flying back to him to babysit him. Hey Hugh, hello lurker. I hope event is doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. Hey Elizabeth, hello Marin. We had an earthquake a little while ago. It was crazy. Like living in California, you're used to them, but at the same time, you're not. I don't know how else to describe that. I think the worst part is waiting to see if like an aftershock is going to come because you're like waiting, like, let's just get this over with. But we had an earthquake. I think it was like a 4.6 and it was only a couple seconds long, but it literally felt like a giant picked up my house, shook it in the air for like 2.5 seconds, and then like threw us back down. That's literally what it feels like. And then like once you get through that, it's a very California thing where like everybody calls each other. Did you feel the earthquake? Yeah. What were you doing when it happened? So sorry I'm late. That all happened. Bark, bark, bitches. I will never forget that tiny, tiny little chihuahua bark. Like, can you imagine somebody is like, I'm really into this. Can you bark for me? And you're like, I don't know. The rating, what is the rating system? The earthquake, it was a 4.6, like on the feel it level. I know some people in Los Angeles felt it, a lot of people didn't, but like it was like an 8 out of a 10, 8 out of 10 to me, like 10 being the woo. Just because like the 2.5 seconds, I felt like I was in the air. It really shakes hard. I don't know. Okay. You know, when you're going to go on a roller coaster and your stomach gets like a weird feeling. And then when it drops, like that drop feeling you get in your stomach, you feel that during the earthquake. And some people really love that feeling. Some people hate it. But yeah, I mean, I felt it pretty strong, but like there was no damage, like nothing fell over. It was just like a really shaky few seconds. You've never felt an earthquake? I mean, it's probably really, really scary to people who don't live in California. Like when I picture other areas that have like hurricanes and tornadoes, like that sounds absolutely terrifying to me, right? Like I can't imagine having to deal with that. Like I would be anxious 24/7 waiting for a hurricane or tornado to come. But like everybody else is used to like the whole boarding up the windows. I guess you go to a basement. I'm assuming that's what you do. I've never been through one. But, you know, so everybody else kind of knows how to go with the routine. So that's kind of like how it is in California. We have them all the time, all throughout the day, every day. But like for the most part, we don't feel them, right? Like we don't feel most of them. But every once in a while, you'll feel one that's like, eh, okay, well, I don't want that to happen again for at least another 6 months. Hey, Mrs. Carlet, in Arizona, we call each other to find out if they got rain or not from the monsoon. See, it's like, I guess it just depends on your state. Or like if you have a tornado, everybody's, well, when you can, calling each other like, what happened? What'd you know? So it's very much, I guess, depending on your state. For us, an earthquake happens and everybody calls each other. Did you feel it? What were you doing? Oh, I was in the shower. Oh, I was walking the dog. I don't know. It's just what you do. We had a small one here that rumbled through but didn't do any shaking. We could feel, oh, okay, Clark. Well, that's good. All earthquakes are different. I have been in several and they were all unique. They are. They are. I remember as a kid, I used to really love like the rolling earthquakes because it kind of feels, we haven't had one, like a big one of those for a long time, knock on wood, like wherever. I hope it doesn't happen. But those ones as a kid were kind of fun because it almost felt like, imagine yourself floating in the ocean and like going up and down and through the waves. That's almost like what a rolling earthquake feels like. So as a kid, I used to really like those ones, but I think now as an adult, I could just do without the earthquakes. I could. Japan just had a bit. Oh no, really, Stella? Felt it in Riverside. You did, Skippy? Yeah. Yeah. Was it pretty strong for you guys? Bring on the snow and cold. I'm ready. A rolling earthquake. Yeah, it just feels like you're rolling. I don't know how else to describe it. As a kid, it just feels like you're either like surfing or like imagine laying on your back in the middle of the ocean and like the waves. I don't know. Those ones felt cool as a kid. I don't think I'm that fond of them now at 40 though. I could do without the random shaking or rolling. Wookie said, one that lasts longer than is comfortable. Always. Oh, wait, your comment went up. Let me go back to it. Hold on. I will find you. I'm on my phone. Okay, one that lasts longer than is comfortable. Always, did you feel it? And where I live, I don't feel them too often unless substantial, like for bigger. Oh, really, Wookie? The rolling earthquakes are the best. Carrot, yeah, I used to love them as a kid. It seriously feels like you're riding a surfboard or on waves. I don't know. They felt pretty cool. The earthquake in Japan was pretty bad. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Not really, just a jolt. Well, that's good. Where's the safest place for an earthquake when you have no basement? Do you all go to the tub, or am I just saying that because I grew up in the no? I don't really know that any of us like move from what we're doing when there's an earthquake. Obviously, if it's like a horrible one that's lasting forever and scary, like we were always told to go to like doorways. And like as kids, we used to have earthquake drills where you hide under a table or a desk. Like you don't really do that in real life unless it's really bad. Like when I felt the earthquake that happened not that long ago, I was literally sitting in my bed scrolling through something. So I didn't move. I didn't move. And then that was pretty much it. We don't really like run and hide. I mean, plus by the time like the earthquake, by the time you get to a doorway or wherever, like the earthquake is usually over. I just stayed where I was. They weren't. Yeah, we just kind of stay where we are. I did feel one at night. My bed vibrated. Maybe Chantel is at the LA airport. Did Chantel land in LAX? Oh my gosh. I was in the 7.6. Oh, really, Kara? Oh my gosh, that must have been scary. We wait around to see if it's gonna get worse. That's pretty much it. Yeah, like I know in school, they really built these earthquakes up. You do the earthquake drills, you hide under desks and everything else, but like in real life, you don't really do that. And by the time like you got to a table or a doorway or whatever, it's already done. MB, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope everyone is safe. We're lucky to not get them in Australia. You are lucky. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, we're safe. Everybody's good. Everybody's fine that I know of. Like I said, it wasn't like strong enough to make anything like fall off the shelves or to cause like any damage. It just for the most part, just imagine a giant walking by your house, deciding to pick your house up and shake it to see what happens, and then he just throws you down because he's bored. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. Hey, Becca, thank you again for the super chat. That was so sweet. The last earthquake, I felt my son and I just stared at each other with shocked looks. Yeah. He said if Foodie is there, the windows and doors need locked and curtains need shut because she will go through freezing count the glasses. Oh my gosh. Ruth said, I felt one that made the floor feel like it was bouncing almost. Really? Matthew said, still better advice than duck and cover for a nuclear attack. Yeah. I don't really think ducking and covering is going to help anybody out in a nuclear attack. I really don't think so. Hey, Freya, good to see you. Okay, I want to thank you guys, by the way, for resubscribing to my membership. And I do want to let you guys know, too, there's like a little side thing I do over on Patreon. I upload vlogs and different content there, Taryn Manning vlogs. But I'm starting to do like weekly vlogs. So every Thursday or Friday, I'm going to have something new out, like maybe a day in my life or like what I'm eating today, go for a walk with me. But every week there's going to be something over there. And if you do sign up, the first 7 days are free. So you can always go check it out. And if you don't like it and you feel like it's not for you, like no problem. I did just upload a new video yesterday showing like a mini fridge tour and my hair update, stuff like that. Has anyone seen anything from Foodie Beauty in the last few days? Oh, but hold on, before I finish before I finish this part. But for members only on YouTube, we're gonna start doing like random late night streams and have like members only chat. Certain things I cover are gonna be for members only. It's not gonna be like every day because I don't want other people to not feel included because I know not everybody can afford a membership, especially in like this day and age and with this economy. Oh my God, I sounded like my parents on with this economy, but you know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to feel like they don't have a place to hang out and chat because all are welcome here. But there will be special little streams and like members only chats for our members only here. I think that's all I really wanted to say on that. Amberlyn Reed uploaded a new vlog and doing a what did the title say? Am I going to be on TLC? And I think a weigh-in. I haven't really been keeping up with her stuff because I wanted to watch the Mr. Snowflake documentary, which we're going to be watching a little bit more of that tonight, you guys. If you're up late tonight, we're going to just do another about 45 minutes of watching it and talking, and then we're going to lighten the mood and go to something funny. But I kind of want to check out this vlog, so I want to make sure it's okay with you guys because I know not everybody wants to support Amberlyn Reed right now with everything that's come out. So that's an option after we talk about Foodie Beauty. Just know that that option's there, but if you guys aren't comfortable with it, we don't have to cover ALR at all. Vicky, I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Hi, Erin, by the way. I don't know if I said hi to you, bestie, but hello. Dot said, notice how her channel was sinking, then all of a sudden Ray and FFG step in? Huh. Authentic said, I thought TLC approached her before when she was still with Becky. I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that before. I just don't remember what happened with it. If she turned it down, if they decided that she was too much trouble to work with, I just don't remember how the story went from there. Thanks for covering ALR because I refuse to watch. No problem. No problem. He said, most are welcome. We will keep our folks safe still with the few being excluded. Yeah, we're a chill bunch over here. We are nice to everybody. We welcome all, except for trolls. I mean, for the most part, we let them in, but when they start getting annoying, eh. Stella says, has anyone gotten pooped on this year? I can't say that I have. I can't say that I have. So I think I'm doing pretty good in life. Think I'm doing pretty good. Better than Foodie Beauty, that is. She says she's not big enough. Bologna Salah 60. Oh my gosh, I don't want to ever picture Salah's feet again. Like, I cannot encourage this enough. It's very important when you're taking a shower or a bath, you wash every part of you head to toe. Very important. And you always want to wash your feet when you bathe. I don't know who needs to hear that. But it's really, really good to bathe your feet when you're bathing the rest of you. Like, there's no excuse to walk around with filthy feet, really. And you know, it's also really good for your skin and to get any like excess dry skin off or dirt. Really take your time drying off and scrub your feet lightly, not too hard. But these are all things to help you achieve a clean body and a more hygienic self. Have I farted on any beezers? I haven't. Oh, you were asking Joe? Okay, Joe might have a different answer. Have you, Joe? That goes without saying. All right, you guys, let's get to this foodie reaction. This is her last vlog in Canada. For some reason, that like sounds so scary. 12 months, 1 year. Thank you so much. Thank you, the Breezy Bunch, the Breezy Bunch, that's the way. Has been a member for 12 months to the Breezy Bunch. Do. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Makes me wonder what was in the Beezer spray. Oh no. Oh, by the way, I saw people talking about on Twitter that they think Foodie Beauty is already in Kuwait and uploaded this from Kuwait. So I'm interested to know what you guys think about that. All right, let me make the screen a little bit bigger. Hi, everybody over on Twitch, by the way. Hey, Jess. Hey, Freedom Deep. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Okay, are we ready? So I went past the cameo BS because, like, no thank you. And it's really annoying. I'm going to speed her up just a little bit, and off we go.
Hi guys.
Wait,
So,
wait, Foodie, hold on. Nancy said, I just found the newspaper my dad saved, the LA Herald. Our 6.1 Jolt was in 1987. Oh my gosh. That must have been so scary. How old was I in 87? 4? Wow, that's interesting. That's cool you still have the paper from that.
looking for a lip gloss. Shouldn't be too hard. I just had the best lunch. Do you remember in Ottawa I used to go to the kitchen? Well, this was like that. That level. But the tofu is the best tofu I've ever tried in my entire life. It's like
Hi, baby.
they call it a smoked tofu. So they probably put, like, I don't know if they put like liquid smoke or smoke flavoring or smoked paprika. But let me tell you,
Okay, tell me.
I need to get a bottle of smoked paprika to bring back to Kuwait in case I don't have it, because it was the best tofu. I'm going to rant about this tofu all day. And
You.
I have a takeaway bag. So I got
Of course.
the rest of my salad, because it's quite a huge bowl and there's brown rice and lots of greens.
Of course she does.
A lot of chewing involved, and I just wanted to get on with my day. I have so much to do. You know, in the final days. Yeah. So, because I anticipated being
Ew,
here
that sounded so creepy to me. The final days. It just might be if you don't change your ways.
for a little while, right? So, all right. Now, I got the rest of my salad, which had like a piece of tofu left, and then I got an extra side of tofu and an extra little dressing because I found I could use a bit more tahini dressing. So, tahini is sesame seed paste, so it's a very healthy fat. So
I've never seen somebody order so much extra of everything like Foodie Beauty does.
I just got a little extra one, and I'm gonna have that for dinner later.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
in between, I'm gonna get a kale juice because I'm just feeling like eating like super green today. I don't know why, but
Oh.
you know what it is? Yesterday's lunch, the Indian
No, I know what it is. You're preparing to get back with Salah. We know what he likes. That's why you're drinking all that kale juice.
food was so good, but that's the first time that Indian food has upset my stomach, and I think it's a bit heavy with the medication I'm on. Like I'm on I'm on a medication that has metformin in it, and it really, that restaurant lost their shrub. Attention, we have a fallen shrub. I get
Oh
distracted.
no.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm just craving something like easy on my stomach, and I'm not vegan, but sometimes I love to eat vegan food. Just basically, you know,
Because it makes you poop, usually. That's why, Foodie. You're preparing for Salah. That's all this is.
especially if it's prepared in a very delicious way and I don't have to do anything.
Oh.
All right, that made me hyper. Actually, I'm just happy that I didn't binge eat last night or the night before.
That made you hyper? Or did you get a good hybrid or sativa?
It makes me happy because it's very hard for me not to do it. It's very hard. It's like pretty much like
Hey, everybody coming in,
a
by the
restless
way.
night of just thinking, do I get up and go eat? Do I get up and go and microwave a plate of cheese or no? Do I get up and go microwave a plate of cheese or no? And the answer last night was no. Anyway, so hyper.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Viva la kale, viva la kale.
I'm shocked. Yes, viva la kale. Kale's really good for you.
I'm starting to like kale, but if it's okay, I don't like kale and I don't like quinoa if it's the only thing I eat. You know, I gotta have balance. Yeah, you gotta add some like veggies, onions, maybe some feta, maybe some pumpkin seeds, maybe some chicken, you know, proteiny stuff, healthy protein. We have a huge health art to do, guys. Oh my goodness.
Are we all in agreement she's probably high AF?
Start in slow with just not binging at night, please. You know, inshallah. All right, I gotta go to the dollar store.
It's all up to
Because we
you.
don't have a dinar store.
It's all up to you whether you binge or not.
Because one dinar is almost $5 Canadian, right? So we don't have a dinar store there. We have like stores that have like reasonably priced things, you know, for maybe
Hey,
like 1
kitties.
KD, 2 KD,
Hey,
3 KD.
Lightning.
So, but don't let it deceive you. 2 KD means like almost $10.
Okay.
So, dollar store is dollar store. I want to hit a Dollarama, and I want to see what they have, like just some things that super cheap, you know, like maybe sponges. I like the sponges they have there to do the dishes. Maybe some like organizational bins. They have a lot of them there, so I'm gonna see if they have the folded.
I have a question. Supposedly, oh my gosh, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up because it's going to come bite me in the ass somehow. Remember how she was just at a dispensary? Well, I happened to see a tweet where somebody was saying, oh, something about more tea from another dispensary, which, like, to be honest, like, who cares? Nobody really cares, Foodie smoking pot. It's more that she just, like, lies about it. And I think things are going, like, people are doing a little bit too much now. But if she stocked up on all this weed and she's already traveling back to Kuwait or in Kuwait, as people are suspecting, what'd she do with all that weed? And her detox is gonna suck if she used it all.
folded ones, and if they can fit in my luggage, I hope so. Yella, let's go. Follow me around today. Yay! Let's go for a drive, guys. And just so you don't think I'm not wearing my seatbelt, I'm wearing my seatbelt properly, and I'm not gonna
Oh,
look at the camera.
okay.
I'm gonna
Good
drive
to
and let you guys observe the atmosphere with me.
That's great you're wearing your seatbelt. I have a question though. Are you driving under the influence though? Because you seem high AF. You appear to be.
Atmosphere, whatever. All right, yella, yella,
Hey, Sammy.
yella, 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 yella. Oops. Are you gonna let me in?
You think so,
Nice.
Stephanie?
Okay.
I mean, Steph, it wouldn't surprise me if she was because I believe she's been hanging out near the outhouse. You know, all those times she's parked in a random parking lot. I don't think it's so random. I think it's the outhouse parking lot.
I'm nice. I let people cross. There's the mall we're passing. On the left used to be a Sears. Now it's who knows what.
Are Sears still is Sears still around? Genuine question. I can't remember if I've ever if I still see it at my mall or not.
Yalla, 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 yalla.
Are you done with that, please? Please. So what I got from this is she needed filler footage. Okay, so in case anybody was wondering, Joe said in Canada, yes, the States, no. And it looks like certain people have a Sears, but some people they all close. I can't remember. I feel like there was a Macy's, a JCPenney, and a Sears at our mall a long time ago, but I don't think I've seen any of those for a long time. Huh. I don't know. Now it's gonna bother me. Now I feel like I have to go to the mall and look. Okay.
Well, hello. Well, my
Oh
craving for kale
gosh.
smoothies went away. I'm just kidding.
Is she okay? Wait, what about a kale smoothie again? Hold on. Hello!
Well, hello. Well, my the craving for kale smoothies went away. No, I'm just kidding. I did get a kale juice. It's called Hail to the Kale from Booster Juice. Okay, let's try it.
Hail to the kale.
Woo! I don't know what's in it. Kale?
Kale, I'm
There's
assuming.
no sugar. It's just they juice it right in front of you. Kale, green apple, some kind of herb I saw him put in there. Mostly greens anyway. Kale juice.
I'm telling you, she's preparing to see Salah again. Now she knows what he likes.
All right. So I have all my Dollarama stuff. I went to the Dollarama, as you saw in my previous clip, and I just got a few things. I'm not as like impressed as before because when I used to love going, things were like still pretty cheap. Now it's like they wanted $5. It can go up to $5. They wanted $5 for like a small pack of Neutrogena cleansing wipes. Like, no, you're a dollar store.
Did she bring those cat toys and everything on the plane?
Like, Dollar Tree is always $1.25. I have never been in the Dollar Tree here, and Julia's toys. I don't know.
I love the Dollar Tree, by the way. I love it.
Anyway, so yeah, these are my last few days here in Canada, and I'm very excited to get home, as I've said every video, so you know now. I got some lingerie also at Pennington's. Speaking of Pennington's, the only downfall to this.
So she's drinking a kale juice and she bought lingerie. You cannot tell me she's preparing. Hold on, I need to hear that again.
So you know now. I got some lingerie also at Pennington's. Speaking of Pennington's, the only.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I got a super chat. Let me see. Hey MB, she was drinking the same juice and wearing the same outfit in her rage stream the other night. So is this old? Maybe she is already back in Kuwait. MB, thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. MB sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. What do you guys think? I'm going to be reading the comments.
Downfall.
Wait, Gina said yes, she was. Everybody said yes. I reckon it is. Oh my gosh, this is old, Lauren said. Okay, MB, you are right. Wow, so she's probably already back there before she found out about the poop situation. Venus said, agree with MB, this is pre-recorded. Michael said, yepers, this was filmed Wednesday. Shelly said, yes, it's at least a few days old. Wow, Soil said, I hope she got her new 90s in a brown color. Oh gosh, I wish I didn't know this weird fact about them. I can't. Moonface. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Did she get a dog leash and a collar for Salah? Probably. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. Moonface sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Michael said rain/snow Wednesday night and all day Thursday. Cover button said remember in the hotel in panties and a bra. I wish I could forget that image. Oh my gosh, my brain needs to be scrubbed clean of all this. It really does.
Whole thing leaving early is that I ordered a ton of after holiday special stuff. I ordered tons of things from Pennington's because right now they have a sale up to 60% off. I ordered a ton of things from Pennington's. I ordered a ton of things from Clinique. I ordered tons of things from Amazon. I was able to cancel most of the Amazon because it hadn't shipped yet, and I think I canceled the Clinique, but it might be on its way. So the customer service said, if it comes, just refuse it, send it back. And also the Pennington's things, well, I'll have to get someone to return them for me, I guess, because I think shipping to Kuwait will just be too complicated and maybe too expensive, not worth it. So, but I did get enough, some clothes and things like that.
And lingerie.
I didn't really think of that when I had Salah book me the flight home.
Joe said, keep an eye open for Foodie and Salah's new OS. Oh no! Don't give them any ideas, Joe. Please don't give them any ideas. I will literally barf if I have to see that come across my timeline. I just can never look at him the same way. Every time I look at him, I picture poop and I hear woof woof every single time. every single time. And I'm even more grossed out. You guys, oh, I retweeted something on Twitter a few days ago, and it was Foodie Beauty in like this green skin mask. And somebody said Foodie Beauty preparing to see Salah, and then we just saw her drinking the green kale juice, and I don't think I can ever recover from this. I don't think I can ever recover. Shelly said, Joe, I'll get my magnifying glass out. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sue, hey Sue, by the way, I don't think I said hi to you. It's really good to see you. Who would buy lingerie for a cheater? Foodie would. Lingerie, a new car, anything. Anything.
So I was like, oh no, everything I ordered, because he's like, did you get all your deliveries? No, I didn't. But I'll send them back, I guess. It sucks because I really wanted some of those things, you know. The Clinique, you buy a certain amount of money, you spend a certain amount of money, and you get a free gift bag full, like 5 free samples. So, and their samples are pretty big. Like,
You know what I really like from Clinique? Their scent Happy. Have you ever smelled that? I think it smells so good. Michael, thank you so much for the super chat super sticker. Glad you are the first to show this. Keep smiling. Thank you, Michael. I will keep smiling because you just sent that. Thank you so much. I got a super chat. Michael sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I have the best subscribers. I really do. Living Laughing. I don't think I said hello to you. Hello. Oh, thank you, Living Laughing. There ain't enough makeup in the world. True. True. Oh, you have that scent, Authentic? It smells so good to me. This other scent, I'm really loving the smell of. Me and my sister got it for my mom for Christmas. It's this new Coach scent. Well, it's new to us anyways. And it's this scent called Love. It smells like heaven, like absolute heaven. Now, what we have noticed is the fragrance is not long lasting with that Coach one. So that kind of sucks. But you guys, let me know what your favorite fragrances are. I love one thing. I'm unlike Foodie Beauty. I love to smell good. I love to smell good. I love fragrances. I love Bath and Body Works. Oh my gosh. I love it all. I love it all. Happy smells like orange or citrus, I think. Kind of. It's different. I don't know how else to describe the scent other than it literally makes me happy. Like the name of it's perfect. Nancy said, remember when she smeared her face in, I think, chocolate? Was this a premonition of the fun she might have coming to her? Gross. Maybe this is something Foodie secretly likes too, and she just isn't coming out and saying it, Nancy. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. Nancy sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Yes, different. It's light. It is light. It's not very heavy. I don't like the sense that, like, I don't know. You know how certain fragrances can give you a headache? Like they're really, really strong and just very present. I don't know how else to describe it. I like the ones that are kind of like light. I love the fruity scents. I love things that smell like rose. I think, oh, rose smells so good. I love Coach scents, but they don't last long. Yeah, Stephanie, we realized that. We've been loving the scent of it. My mom really likes it too. The packaging is kind of everything. So if you're like one of those who don't really care if it's long lasting and you just like to collect different fragrances because of the bottle, like it's a very classy, elegant, beautiful bottle. Like it's nice. It's very nice. But like within an hour or two, you're reapplying it. That's the only thing. I feel like truly Bath and Body Works is the only fragrance and Happy that has stayed on for like more than 2 hours in my experience. Oh, and certain scents by this brand called Dossier. My hubby can't stand perfume. Some people are really sensitive to it. My dad doesn't like any fragrances or anything strong like that. So of course he's loving the Coach one that goes away after an hour or two. But some people are super sensitive to it. Hugh said, I gave my Coach poppy scent to a friend. It just wasn't it. I haven't smelled that one. I hate perfume and fake scents, but I used to wear Ralph by Ralph Lauren back in my 20s. I hear that smells really good. Sachi said, I love mostly fresh, clean scents. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. MB said, anything by Joe Malone. Joe Malone Mimosa, got the Dossier version. Really are. Now I'm going to have to go look for it. Bath and Body lotion spray will have me smelling good all day. Seriously. And like if you like things that smell like fruit roll-ups or like fruit like me, I think nothing smells better than like, I don't know. When I think of my ideal image, it's like the smell of a fruit roll up. It just smells so good to me. Bath and Body Works has a ton of options. There's also this one fragrance by, I say the name of it wrong, Ibiza Hippie, and it literally smells like a fruit roll up. You smell so good wearing that. Just stick with Temu disposable bedding and underwear, Foodie, please. Okay, I guess we should get back to Foodie. I could talk about this stuff all day, but I guess we should get back to Foodie.
My favorite perfume, my signature scent always used to be Clinique Happy, and they have a new Happy. It's like cookies and something. It's like a sweet. I wanted to try it so bad.
Ooh.
I'll see if they have a clean. I don't know if they have one there in Kuwait, but they have a lot of luxury stores. So we'll see. Anyway, so yeah,
The best one for guys, I love this smell. It's Kenneth Cole Reaction. It smells so good, but I don't know. I'm not a guy, so I don't really know what guys like. I just know as a woman smelling that, Kenneth Cole smells so good.
he booked the ticket for me because like I didn't have a return ticket when I came here because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I thought I was going to be staying for a little while, and then eventually I changed my mind. I was like, I'm going back anyway. Even before everything happened, I was going back. But now I want to go back sooner because I just can't. I just like when you go through something in your relationship, I just want to be there to like,
Facts.
reconcile. It's better to do everything in person, and be there. And
You know what? Axe isn't that bad. I'm like so distracted right now. I don't even care what Foodie Beauty is saying. Axe isn't that bad, but like it's not worth all the hype it was getting. Like literally when you smell it, it doesn't mean you want to jump somebody's bones. I mean, it smells okay. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, Old Spice smells much better to me. Like,
just get back home and back into the groove of things. So that's it. Yeah. So I
okay.
hope you enjoyed this little vlog. So
I
before I
mean,
go, I think I'm going to show you some places that I used to frequent. I'll at least show you like one thing.
okay. Thank you,
All right,
Foods.
Yellow, let's go. Take you out there. All right, I'm getting out of the kale.
You know what else smells good? This one scent by Ariana Grande, and I can't think of what it is, but it almost smells like a cotton candy cloud to me. It smells so good. Whenever I'm in Ulta, it's always out, and I think is it a rainbow one? I can't think of it, but it smells so freaking good.
Kale juice area. BK. I used to go for parties in the ball pit at this BK as a kid.
Of course you did.
Need some window open a bit.
Of course you did. Oh, really, Lurker?
I have memories here, but I don't think I could live here, Visit, absolutely, but...
Is it cloud, you guys?
I don't
It
know.
might be cloud.
Maybe I could. All right, let's go. This is the McDonald's here I went to. Okay. This McDonald's I used to walk to with friends, basically, as a kid.
Do you go anywhere else in general as a child, as an adult, than McDonald's and Burger King and food places? Like, my heart almost breaks for you. Like, you guys think of your favorite childhood memories. I used to love going roller skating. I loved going for picnics with the family, mainly because I got to play with everybody at the park when I was a child. I used to really love to go to Chuck E. Cheese until it got creepy. Um, but like those are like the food places I get, like picnics and Chuck E. Cheese. But like I remember road trips with my family, hanging out at the mall with my friends. Like I can't think of a time where McDonald's was like a woo to me, except for the toys in the 80s were really freaking cool and much better than they are now. But this is almost sad. I used to love to go bowling with friends. I mean, I can't think of a time McDonald's was like the woo of my life. Family camping trips, not restaurants, right? Sitting around the campfire, roasting marshmallows, I remember way back in the day, Eddie Bauer cologne smelled nice. Ooh, I've heard that Eddie Bauer has really nice fragrances. Shade out more as a kid than I ever have in my entire 38 years. I think same. I think same. Natalie said, Natasha said, I used to walk around the cows to the current river. That sounds cool. Love cologne, Hawaiian ginger, and cotton candy. I remember when McDonald's had cool playgrounds. It was just different in like the 80s and 90s at McDonald's. But I don't know. It's just sad to me. Like, I think of road trips. I used to love going on road trips with my family. And like we had this Astro van. And It was really ugly, but at the time it was cool. And the seats folded down into a bed. So like my sister and I could lounge in the back as like we drove to Oregon and like Nevada, Arizona, and like that was really cool to me. I used to love my dad's music. He used to play like Boston, Styx, The Cars, definitely the Beatles. What else? AC/DC. So I just remember like road trips and like jamming out to Boston and hanging out with my sister. Like McDonald's was never like the woo to me, and it makes me almost very sad for her. It almost does. I love the perfume Under the Lemon Tree, but it's so expensive. Who makes that? Astro vans. Your family had one too. I learned to drive in that van. I mean, looking back, they were really, really ugly, but at the time it was like woo if you had an Astro van, you know?
Like, well, I'm not like a young kid, but like growing up, you know, like preteen, teen kind of thing, early teen. And they had a sale one day for 58-cent burgers were 58 cents and cheeseburgers were 68 cents. So I went to the Circle K. At the time it was Max Milk, until someone drew their car into the window. I don't, you guys think my stories are so wild? You think I make them up, but I don't. I can even go to to show you a lot of things. Okay. So the McDonald's, I took a 2-liter of the Circle K and buddy, of some kind of pop, I don't remember, maybe 7-Up or something. And I carried it into the McDonald's. I don't know how I was allowed to do that at the time.
Yes, I saw your comment. Well, I'm worried, but I'm not because it's her actions, and unfortunately, actions have consequences. Like whatever you do in life, your action has like, what you know. It just choose wisely in what you do in life. I don't know how it's going to be for her going back after all this stuff came out about her and Salah. I don't know what the laws are like over there. So I personally would be worried going to another country where I don't know the laws and all this stuff came out about me and my fake husband. But at the same time, like, how worried am I supposed to be if she's choosing to go back? If she's choosing this life and this lifestyle, like it's all on her. It's all on her.
But I brought my skinny friend along too, and I had her order maybe 8 or 10, I can't remember, a huge amount of cheeseburgers. And she took them, she ordered them and took, she didn't even eat one. She didn't want any because, you know, I don't know, she's skinny. So no, I'm kidding. Anyway, she didn't want any. So I said, okay, more for me. But I put the tray in in front of her. So it looked like she was eating all the cheeseburgers, because nobody's going to say anything about a skinny person eating all those cheeseburgers. Actually, if anything, they're going to be impressed and be like, right on. But someone like me, no, they'll say, of course, you know. And now I wouldn't care, but then I did. So that's the story on that.
Okay, thank you for that.
I'm going to drive to my group home. Remember I went to a group home when I was 16?
Wow.
Very interesting, eh? Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts. I hate those pills. I can't.
She's going to show us the group home she was at. Let me know if you want a sober living and rehab tour. I'll keep you busy for a year. We could tour them all.
Stand them. Oh, they hurt my stomach. All right, so let's see. Is the group home on this side? Yes. I used to walk up this hill to go to high school every morning, listening to A Perfect Circle on my CD player. So let me just see. All right, there it is on the left. So let me just pull over and get a good look here. So yeah, this is it. My room was on the other side actually, but this is where the girl, she was pregnant and she stole my hairspray.
I'm sorry. I can no longer focus on anything you're saying because your hand has swallowed your finger.
And my MAC makeup. That's the girl here. She stole my DVDs. My Tupac CDs. And that's the kitchen
Is this real life? Okay.
area. That's the living room. And this is the dining room. So, yep. I stayed there for, I don't know, maybe a year, not even. I can't remember, but good memories there. Well, yes and no.
Good memories. You're like, this person stole from me. This person stole my Tupac CD. That person.
At the time, they weren't so good, but now they are. So I have this makeup bag here that my sister gave me. Thank you, sis. So it really helped.
Okay, that's cute.
I bought some extra cosmetics and things, so but not an extra bag. So she gave me this bag, Juicy Couture, really cute colors, and it fits. everything, even my mouthwash. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of room in here. You got to get a makeup travel bag like this if you can.
I actually think that is so cute, you guys. What's wrong with me? I like something Foodie has. I think that makeup bag is adorable. It reminds me of Candy Hearts and like also kind of Lisa Frank. Do you guys remember collecting like I used to collect Lisa Frank stickers, like everything back in the 80s, 90s. Like that was like mostly 80s. That was like the big thing. Foodie filled a need. My memories are my life. Hi, Kelly Cat. Oh my gosh, 30-year-old memories that are mainly about food. Somebody said the group home years were the highlight of her life. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. I know MB said, yes, you have the craziest stories, Chantel. It is a cute bag. It is. I would totally buy that. Lisa Frank was seriously Moonface. Like Lisa Frank had the cutest designs. Cutest. I know there's some like controversy with them now. Like, I don't know. I just remember them from like the 80s and 90s and loving the stickers. And like all my notebooks in high school, junior high, even elementary, I would say, had like Lisa Frank stickers. They were really cool. If you guys haven't seen them, look them up. Look them up. The art was like insane and like so ahead of its time and just really cute and fun. And I don't know, makes you happy looking at it. And then she saw FFG's post and would later rage. Yeah, so I think we all can agree this was an old vlog. This didn't just come out. She's probably already back in Kuwait or traveling to Kuwait. I know, was it MB? I forget now who was the one pointing it out. I'm sorry that I'm forgetting. My memory is shot. But who was pointing it out that, you know, she drank the kale during her rage. So it's probably an older video. Those are the best, as I had similar memories, and that gets me through. Okay, I'm reading your guys' personal combo. Sorry. Michael said, I was in junior high when the first Burger King opened up, and we stood outside watching them go down the flame broiler conveyor belt. Really, Michael? My mom loves Jack in the Box. Otherwise, we didn't get any takeout growing up except fish and chips. We mainly ate what was cooked for us, but like on the weekends, you know, that was the pizza, that was like the McDonald's. So weekends were always a treat, but during the week we just ate at home. Like that's just what we did. Eating out was like truly a treat or in like an emergency back then. It wasn't like now where you can order DoorDash 5 times a day and all of that. Like it was truly a treat, or if like mom didn't feel like cooking, if mom was too tired or sick or something was going on. Lisa Frank is the embodiment of the late 80s, early 90s. Seriously, Stephanie, you loved Lisa Frank too. Yeah, the art was just so cool. What is Lisa Frank? Okay, look up Lisa Frank stickers 80s or 90s and you'll see all the art come up. They had like the coolest folders. Basically in the 80s and 90s, if you had Lisa Frank stuff, like it was cool. It was the cool thing to do. Oh, and to have like New Kids on the Block dolls and lunch pails. That was a cool thing to do. And I remember in elementary school, the cool thing was crisscross, and all the boys came to school one day with their overalls backwards. Do you guys remember crisscross? Let's see. Stationery. Yeah, it was a lot of stationery. That's what we did. My dad loved Denny's. We would go so he could get the Grand Slam. Jump, jump. Yes. What was it? Crisscross will make it. Jump, jump. Daddy Mac will make it. Jump, jump. That the crisscross was very cool. And MC Hammer during my elementary school days, Vanilla Ice. Who else, you guys? Then in junior high, it became like Weezer and Green Day, like Nirvana. I'm trying to remember. And then high school, who was really popular? Britney Spears, Dashboard Confessional, Less Than Jake, Homegrown, Phoenix TX, Blink 182. I can't remember who else right now. That guy who sang, Hey Now, You're a Rock Star, Smash Mouth, they were really popular too. I still have New Kids on the Block pillowcase. Seriously, Hugh? Oh my gosh, it's in my linen cupboard. I've seen someone with an OG thing in the package. It was $15 retail. I bet it's going for $300 on eBay now. Wow, I gotta look through my stuff because I definitely still have my New Kids on the Block dolls and my 90210 dolls. I remember I really liked Dylan and I really liked Brenda. Those were my favorite on 90210. Now looking back, I don't know why everything else was blocked in my house. Like I had MTV blocked from my household. I think until we were 18, 16 to 18. And we weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons. I had a very strict household. It's so weird what was allowed and what wasn't allowed. Like rock was allowed, sex, drugs, rock and roll music was allowed, but The Simpsons, Married with Children, all of that I wasn't allowed to watch. But I was allowed to watch 90210 for some reason. Looking back, probably at my age, I shouldn't have been watching that, but I really loved that show. I was all about Dylan. I was all about Dylan and Brenda. I will literally pull out my cupboard. Show me, Hugh. Send me pictures. I don't understand the Gen X millennial thing. What do you mean? Dylan was my first crush. I was 6. I feel like he was one of my first crushes too. Definitely. Definitely. I was all about Dylan. He was like the hot bad boy. Now looking back, I guess I was just already I guess I just loved bad boys from a young age. I guess I did. Go live and be smug, Chantal. I hope she does. Okay, do you guys want to watch the Amberlynn Reid reaction, or do you guys want to watch that later after we cover Mr. Snowflake tomorrow or later tonight? Let me know. Married with Children was great. It's a great show. I don't really understand. I mean, I guess I understand why it was blocked back then. Who else wasn't I allowed to watch? I don't think I was allowed to watch Roseanne. There was just a lot of shows, a lot of shows. My parents were born again Christians, and they really wanted to do everything right. So, like, they were truly doing their best. Like, I think it helped me to rebel a little bit because everything was so strict. I told my mom that too. Like, everything was so strict. Like, we were in our own little bubble. Like, I remember at dinner time, the telephone went off the hook, and like we weren't allowed to have any calls after dinner time. It was just really strict. The internet, actually, my parents were really good parents about this. Like, the internet was in a room, but like the door had to be open, and I had like a set amount of time I could do my shit on AOL, like, and visit MySpace. It was, but looking back, like, I truly appreciate my parents really trying their best. Like, they truly just were trying to do the right thing, and they believed being so strict was like the way to go because they thought that they could protect me from like everything, right? But to be honest, when like you're so protected and you're living in such a bubble and you don't even hear cussing, everybody was watching. What was the movie that came out that I wasn't even allowed to watch at slumber parties? I can't remember. But I was just in this little bubble. So I think once I was able to, and I was of age and I was able to go crazy, I did. I really did. She will go live and have a piece of corn stuck in her teeth. Oh gosh. You weren't allowed to watch HBO? Yeah. MySpace was fun. It was. I miss MySpace. Facebook just isn't it. It just isn't it. I always looked forward to watching the Tales from the Crypt. I couldn't watch that, but we watched Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. Trailer said I'm a 70s kid. My parents being Mexican didn't understand the ratings. We watched whatever. Okay. Vicky said HBO started out as Channel 100. You have a good memory. I don't remember much about HBO. I've never been into HBO. I don't even think I watch anything on it now. I can't think of one thing I watched that's been on there. But I think I just remember it came on late at night and showed inappropriate things, if I'm remembering correctly, as a child. That's all I knew about it. Not to be at all disrespectful, but that was the days of helicopter parents. It was crazy. That's not disrespectful. I think that's very true. I think that's very true. It's so weird because at that time in the 80s, like we could still go to the mall with our friends without our parents having to be there. We could just get dropped off at roller rinks. You didn't have to lock your car if it was outside of your house. Things were just different, yet at the same time, like compared to now, like I wouldn't just let my daughter go to the mall with her friends. I wouldn't just drop her off at the skating rink without an adult being there because times have definitely changed. But looking back, things were so different and so much safer. But some parents, especially mine, were so much stricter, like so strict. Your mom didn't care what we watched. 6 Feet Under and The Sopranos was when HBO was the best. I've never seen any of those. We actually had a ping game too. I disappeared for hours at a time on my bike. Yeah, we could go for bike rides with our friends. We could. Times were just completely different. Now, if my daughter goes on a bike ride, like I go with her. I'm not letting her just go off by herself until the porch light comes on. That's just, you can't do that these days. But Let's watch Sister Wives from season 1 as a group. We can do that. I wonder if we could set that up in Discord. I love Sister Wives. I watch that show religiously. I feel like I'm a little bit behind right now, but I am all about that show because I love to just hate watch Cody Brown. Like Cody Brown and Robin drive me absolutely nuts, absolutely insane, and I am seriously rooting for Christine and Mary. I like her depending on the day, and Janelle, I hope, just finds a whole new life and marries the love of her life. Christine's wedding is this weekend. Really? It's gonna be televised, right? I'll watch it. I'm happy for Christine. I'm really happy for her. You know, she deserves somebody who loves her and is clearly attracted to her. I can't believe what Cody talked about Christine, like the stuff he said. Maybe we love our kids more. No, I know I was definitely loved. I don't think it's a love thing. I just think it's a times have changed thing. I think it's just not safe for kids to go off on bikes anymore or be just dropped off anywhere because there's so much evil lurking. So times have just changed and it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Feels like a knife right in the kidneys, right? Right? New Kids on the Block dolls. I had comics. Yeah, I definitely had my New Kids on the Block dolls. Who did I like? I think it was Jordan. I feel like Jordan was my person. Okay, do you guys want to watch ALR for a little bit? And then I'm going to try to do what Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying, video in between our late night live stream. So again, if you're up later, we're going to finish watching, or at least watch 45 more minutes of the Mr. Snowflake series on ALR. Then we usually discuss it and then move on to something a bit more lighthearted. Will I have to go bowling league? We'll catch replay. Oh my gosh, have fun, Michael. Yeah, it's definitely not a parents didn't love us thing back then. Yeah, I don't think so. I definitely was loved. The lengths my parents went to keep me protected. That's love. That's definitely love. I didn't realize it at the time, but looking back, that was definitely love. I think it's just times are changed. Like you can't just leave your car, at least in California. I don't know about anywhere else. You can't just leave your car in front of your house unlocked because God forbid you'd use the restroom or shower and within 5 minutes everything in your car is taken or your car's taken, so you can't really do that here. We need to watch Mama June together. Mama June, I don't know how I feel about her. She's one of those people, it depends on the day too, but I do send my prayers to her right now. She just went through something that no parent ever wants to go through, so my thoughts and prayers are with her and her family. But Mama June drives me absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Stella said, I love trash reality TLC shows and spinoffs. I'm a Bravo girl. I love, and I like Peacock too, because like most of the Bravo shows are on there. But I love my like Vanderpump, my Housewives, my Below Decks. What is that real show I really like? Temptation Island. I think that's on Peacock. I don't know where it originally airs, but I love Temptation Island. That's like one of my favorite shows ever. Can't bring your kids to the bar anymore. Do you guys remember too in the 80s you were allowed to smoke in restaurants? I remember that was a thing, like going to the restaurant as a family. You were always asked smoking or non-smoking. So I said, I just started watching Vanderpump. I'm at the season 1 reunion. Let me know what you think. I love Vanderpump. That's like one of my favorite shows of all times. I know way too much about that show. I read that one. Now we live in a rural area and never lock our cars. People open doors and neighbors bring you honey and eggs. Okay, well, that's cute. It's hard to believe like places like that still exist. I might be just so jaded living in California. I don't know. I've never lived anywhere else, but I know while my city is very safe compared to others, I live outside of Los Angeles in like a smaller city. You probably could get away with it, but people don't. Like, why risk it? Why risk it? But like when I've lived in other places such as like Southgate, Pomona, San Pedro, Long Beach, like you couldn't leave your car unlocked for longer than 5 minutes. You just couldn't. Smoking in the bars. Yeah, you used to be able to smoke in the hospital and on airplanes, right? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Okay, let's get to this Amberlynn Reid reaction. If you guys don't want to watch it and people leave, like I completely understand. I don't have very many positive things to say about her right now. From the bit I heard from the Mr. Snowflake interview with Casey, but I want to be nosy for a bit. So I'm going to be on TLC. Oh, it would help if I shared it, right? Oh, I did. Okay, good. You could smoke everywhere back in the day, and you had a lot of ads. Yes. Authentic said, I live in a I can't say rural for some reason, area, and someone was sleeping in our driveway a couple weeks. Are you serious? Wow. Moonface said there's a picture of me at the hospital right after I was born, and my grandfather is smoking in the background. Yeah, times were just different back then. Dark said, my mom said they had smoking rooms for students in the 80s. Seriously? I don't remember smoking rooms, but I didn't smoke in the 80s, so that might be why. Um, I've got a phone PT appointment. Okay, Vicky, I'll see you later. Hopefully you guys can make it to the late night interview. The late night stream tonight, it's just pretty chill and laid back. Like, we're not bouncing everywhere and off the walls. We just hang out and chit chat, and it's
Hello,
a pretty.
everybody. Welcome to a new vlog. So
Hello.
today is January 2nd. So that means
Okay.
this is our second daily weigh-in of the year. So let's get right into it.
Hello. It's ready.
All right. Stepping on now.
517.8 pounds.
517.8.
Okay, I am so dumb. Yesterday I thought I was 518 point something, but it looks like I gained weight, which I'm actually not surprised.
I don't know how to break it to you, but those buzz balls you drink have a lot of calories and sugar in them, so that might be why.
I know a lot of people are gonna be like, wow, so Amber Lynn coded. Of course she's gonna gain weight at the beginning of the new year. And honestly, yeah. I
Kara!
had to put a sad face because all day yesterday I did amazing. And I don't know what hit me at nighttime, but it wasn't cute. I actually ended up ordering Jack in the Box. So I think what I'm gonna do is every day when I write my weight down for you guys, I'm gonna put a sad face on the day prior if I was not on track, but I'm gonna put a heart if I was on track. So obviously my bad choices.
So yeah, you're making bad choices. You're eating Jack in the Box and drinking really high calorie drinks. You're gonna gain weight.
That night did disrupt my fluctuations or like the progress I could have made in just one day. Because it is possible to make progress in one day, just like it's possible to not make progress, just like I did. So our current walking song, even though she can't hear it because I wear my AirPods, Lost in the Fire. The Weeknd has always truly done something for me.
So poop
Okay,
buns
Foodie
don't
Beauty.
exist here anymore unless you have a day like this where you're mopping your.
You guys know Foodie Beauty ruined the weekend for me. Like, I was never able to get into the music because I just remember how she used to sing The Weeknd all the time. And whenever shit was going down with Natter, like, she totally ruined them.
Whole apartment. Because my hair is long as hell. So this is my hair for the day, so it doesn't get in the way.
So one chore that I really hate besides cleaning the toilet is mopping. I really don't know what it is, but I've always hated mopping, but I think I'm in love with it now because I love this little doodad. Like, isn't that so fun? I don't know. But yeah. Everything smells like pine salt.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh no, which is my favorite. Okay, so if you guys remember my vlog from yesterday, I decided I'm going to start this
Hey, Sue,
building
welcome back.
block situation type deal. It's Astro Boy, which looks pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna start it last night, but I didn't, so I'm gonna start it now. I opened the first step, which came with 2 bags, and then this is just like to help if you put a piece in like the wrong spot or something. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a savage, so I just use my teeth. But all right, I'm about to do.
What is with people and her and Foodie Beauty and opening everything with their teeth, and they wonder why they don't have any?
The first step, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Okay, I did it. You guys, I will say having nails while doing Lego is just really hard, especially when the pieces are so small. I know this isn't Lego, but might as well be. So these are all of the bags that I'm gonna have to do to complete it. Now, the second one has
I wish I had time to sit around and I'm not talking about anybody else but Amberlyn Reed here, so nobody get offended if you build these things. But like I wish I had the time to just sit around and build things for 16 hours a day with a bunch of different parts. Like how do people find the time in the day? Well, I know why with Amberlyn Reed.
2 bags. So that's going to be what I do next, which I'm not doing right now. Okay, so the third one is going to have 3 bags. And it's a lot of red. Okay.
Hey, Deborah. The next day.
Hello. Next day, January 3rd, weigh-in.
You know what's weird? I have one of those mops, but for some reason, I like my Swiffer so much better. Like, I do. I have one of those big Swiffers for the kitchen, and it gets like all the spots, and it's like easier on my back for some reason. I guess that's why I should say it. For whatever reason, it feels easier on my back than like an actual mop and the whole like back and forth that you usually have to do with them. You know, when you're mopping the like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. If you've ever mopped a floor, like the Swiffer, I feel like is easier. And it gets like all the little corners and stuff that you can't get. Maybe it's just me.
I feel a lot more confident with this one, so let's keep our fingers crossed.
It's ready.
Okay, stepping
Here you
on.
go.
Oh, hi, you see my hair.
I do.
516.4 pounds.
516.4. I knew that confidence was for a reason. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so I was 516.4, and yesterday I was on track.
you probably used the restroom right before you weighed yourself. I mean, great for your weight loss, but I think by the next day it'll just come back.
See how I was off track, gained weight, on track, lost
been a
weight. That
day!
is literally my life. And
day!
the reason
One
why
day.
it happens like that for me specifically is because of my lipedema. When I'm off track, I retain tons of water. When I'm on track, my body wants to lose that water. I'm currently making some chicken sausage and broccoli.
Broccoli?
Oh this chicken sausage might be one of my favorites.
Do we have to say it like that? And broccoli?
Let me show you guys. Hi, Tweaks. The brand is al fresco. It's the sweet Italian style. I made 2 of them. One of them is only 110 calories.
Oh, okay.
And while cooking, I have been snacking on radishes, which I'm obsessed.
Next day.
Hello, it's January 4th. I don't know how it's already the 4th, but it is.
Okay.
I just noticed that as the time goes on and I get older, the time goes quicker. Like when I was a kid, time would go by so slow. Now that I got some gray hairs and I'm 33, time is just flying by. All right.
It's true, though. It's so true. Remember, like, Christmas break as a kid? For me, it seemed like it lasted a long time. Like, now that stuff flies by. But I don't know. Time as a kid, you feel like you have so much of it. And as an adult, you're wondering, like, why there aren't enough hours in the day.
All right, let's step on the scale.
Hello. It's ready.
Alrighty, I'm hopeful for this one.
Okay.
Keeping my fingers crossed.
514.6 pounds.
Oh, yes, 514.6.
All right. So 514.6,
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not believing this.
which is a definite loss from yesterday. And yesterday I was on track. I will talk a little bit more about like what I'm doing to lose weight. I just kind of want to do it
Facts, Dot. You're right.
first before I talk about it, if that makes sense.
So people were contacting me saying like, are you going to be on TLC? Has TLC contacted you? And the answer is yes.
Deborah, what are you talking about? Yaba is going to have to do the live she said she would do if Chantal didn't upload. What live was she supposed to do if Chantal uploaded? And why is it special if Chantal uploads? I'm really confused.
TLC has contacted me more times than I can count. I have done quite a few interviews for different TV shows. There's actually a popular TV show that literally is running that interviewed me last year. And I was fixing to get up and move just to be a part of the TV show. And I kind of want to like share a story time about that.
Oh,
But that'll
okay.
be in another video.
Oh gosh.
What I actually want to talk about now is like TLC recently contacted me, and I guess supposedly a producer that was contacting me also contacted a few like Instagrams that like had my face on it. I don't know the full story, but that's like how everyone found out that TLC was talking.
Wait, there's a new foodie video? Hold on. I can't believe my husband did this. Okay, does anybody else care to finish Amberlyn Reed's vlog? We can finish it if you want to, and then we can go to foodies. I can't believe my husband did this. Hold on, I'm clicking on it on my phone to see if it's clickbait. Hold on, I'll let you guys know right now.
Just be depressed and like I have to come home and just be at my place and everything like that and deal with, you know.
I think she's back in Kuwait. I think she's back in Kuwait. She looks like she's sitting in front of those god-awful curtains that she has. Okay, if anybody had their heart set on finishing that, we can do it later. We could do it for our late night stream. Give me 1 second, you guys. Foodie, I'm curious. I am too. Hey, Satan. It's always clickbait, but it's more interesting than Amber. Yeah, I feel like when I watch Amberlyn Reed, sometimes I lose brain cells, and I don't have very many left to lose. Like, I can't afford to lose anymore. So I need all 3 of them left that I have. Okay, so I think she's back in Kuwait. Let me share this screen because she is on that couch, I believe. I saw the curtains. Hold on, Freedom Deep. I'm on my way. Okay, can you guys see what I see? Do you see what I see? Maybe? Okay. My computer is being glitchy, which is no shock around here.
Also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Hi!
Well, hello guys. How are you doing?
Better than you?
I'm doing well. So as you can see, I'm back here in Kuwait, the infamous curtains there. So yeah.
Yes, please get new ones. And you guys were right. That was an old video. She's back in Kuwait. She's back in Kuwait. What was she saying again about how everybody always gets it wrong?
I'm back in Kuwait, and I thought I would talk a bit. I didn't film any of my journey home, really. I don't think so. I was so tired and out of it that I don't even remember what I filmed. But I'm finally here, and when I tell you that this journey is probably the worst one, it was just every single thing that I had fear about with traveling as a fat person happened to me.
Oh.
And I swear Allah was testing me, and you know what? I got through it. So I learned the lesson here that even if something is like really hard, you can still get through it. Basic, but so good to have and valuable in life because.
But you should also look at it this way. I don't want whatever happened today to ever happen again because of my weight. So in the next year, I'm going to work really hard to lose weight so I don't have these same issues.
We're going to face problems. I mean, trying to avoid them is probably more of a waste of time than learning how to deal with them. And because of what I went through on this trip, I've learned that, you know, I can get through these things. No problem. They're not fun too, but they're not meant to be. So I'll show you my big surprise after. So stay tuned, watch the whole video till the end, because somewhere in the video I'm going to put.
What's your big surprise? A new toilet? I don't know. Is Cabela there? What's going on?
You wait till you see, like, I don't know if they're called renovations, but everything done to the place. Okay. So it's like new here. All right. So basically what happened was, you know how I booked like kind of in haste, just like last minute, because I'm impulsive like that. I was like, no, I can't sit here anymore and just be depressed. And like, I have to come home and just be at my place and everything like that and deal with, you know, what we're dealing with together.
She had to rush home and babysit him because he can't be trusted with a phone and having the internet because he talks to other women, specifically her subscribers and paying members.
Everything like that. So I said, you know, to Salah, my husband, I said, book me a flight ASAP, you know, just ASAP, like in the next couple of days. So I left on the 3rd of January and the flight was full. Like it's after holidays. It was a full flight. I wasn't even able to buy 2 seats if I even wanted to. Okay. So even the business class was booked because I was like, okay, so business class is not as expensive as first class. I could maybe justify that, has a bigger seat, it's private. Next time, I think I will, and then I can give like a review of it. So anyway, they're like, sorry, ma'am, it's full. So I'm like, the whole time.
So that is the new couch because it's not blue. And Joe was asking if we think she moved apartments.
I'm freaking out. I was so nervous of like, I'm going through scenarios like, okay, how bad am I going to be encroaching on the person next to me? Is it going to be a huge man? Because then, if it's a very tiny person, that might be okay. My eyeliner's leaking because it's not waterproof. So anyway, I had to take my car, park it. Then I had to take a taxi to the Ottawa train station. Then a bus, like a charter bus, to Montreal Airport. Okay. The Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. And on the way, the cab driver was like telling me that everything is so bad in Canada right now with like food prices and poverty. And he said that he went to the grocery store and he went into the bathroom and there was like a half-eaten chicken. And apparently the guy coming out said, I left you some. So people are actually, this is really sad. People are taking food like rotisserie chickens into the bathroom and eating them and just not paying, which is probably honestly less risky than walking out with the detectors. So
this kind of stuff is happening everywhere, not just in Canada, and it's very sad. It's very sad that people can't afford food. I'm not saying it's right to steal it, but I'm saying this is very sad to me. It's very sad. Like, not a story to be like, and this is happening. Like, it's sad.
Anyway, yeah, that was interesting conversation. So then I, my flight was at 8:55. You always board earlier than takeoff. So I got on the plane and it was one of those, how you have like, there's like 3 rows of seats in the plane.
She should think about that later tonight when she's doing her mukbang and eating for a family of 8. Some people can't even afford a chicken.
Plane. On the left and right, there's like rows of 3. And then in the middle, there's a row of 4 seats. Well, luckily I had the aisle seat so that I could spill out if I wanted to, except when dinner service is coming. But sitting beside me was this grumpy looking younger man from India. And he was just like, and I know he's from India because I heard him talking to the person beside him. So anyway, he was like younger. He wasn't too big. So that was good. So I was like freaking out. Everyone's looking at me. I was like one of the last people to get on the plane. And I asked for an extender. So I had to kind of like, be like, excuse me, as I take my seatbelt and plug it in. And anyway, finally, when I sit down, that was the moment.
I wouldn't want to be stuck next to Foodie Beauty in a flight. I just have to be honest. Like, that sounds like my worst nightmare. Will I be grumpy sitting next to her too? Right, Danielle? I'd be grumpy too. She doesn't care that others are starving. She doesn't care, Matthew. She's greedy. Poor guy next to her. I agree, Joe.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I'm so scared for. And boom, it was okay. So the seats in the Qatar plane are actually a bit bigger than the Emirates, because in the Emirates, I remember like I had trouble with the handle going down unless I lost a bit of weight. I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, the bars.
But this isn't a wake-up call to you and another reason why you should lose weight. That you have to worry about spilling onto somebody else, and if the person next to you is comfortable like that, this should just be your motivation so you never have to worry about this stuff again.
Came down. It was like a bit snug, but like with the seatbelt extender, I was fine. We actually weren't even really touching, which really surprised me. So I thought, oh my gosh, okay. And I think this is like a test I'm glad I went through, because it showed me that, it's one of my biggest fears, and I was fine. Okay. So I was okay this time. I was happy. The dinner service table doesn't come out all the way. So
I'm glad you were happy, but the people next to you probably were miserable.
So it came out halfway for me. Like it folds once and then twice out. So I could unfold it once, and I probably could have gotten away with a tray of food being on it, but I didn't want to I don't know. I had a fear about that, and I didn't want to use the washroom. So I literally did not
Wore a diaper?
Eat. I had drinks, a lot of drinks. I didn't eat. I didn't go to the bathroom for 12 hours straight. I just in and out of consciousness, not sleep, because I don't really sleep if I don't have my CPAP. I just keep getting woken up by my breathing. So anyway, the flight actually went by really quickly. I don't know. And by some miracle, I swear I was just like.
See, and I saw your comment.
It went by really quickly. And I watched the movie Psycho, like the original with Anthony Perkins. The guy beside me was just
Erin, she didn't learn her lesson. She didn't. Dom said, I'm out of the loop. Is she back in Kuwait with her husband, Salah E. coli? Yes. She's back in Kuwait, and apparently there were renovations made. She has a new couch. Yeah, I don't envy her. I just don't ever want to have to babysit a grown ass man who has a poop fetish. I don't envy her right now.
Just kind of like looking at my movie, like, what the heck, you know? So, yeah, he looked a bit like he'd been through some things in life, like a bit rough on the, on the edges. So I thought, okay, good, he's been through some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane.
Oh my god.
So, that was that. And
he looks like he's been through something. If anything, that would be why you should have said, oh shit, like I don't want to put them through more having to sit next to me. Like, I'm glad you're having a grand old laugh at this and you had a great time and you were okay, but I truly feel for anybody who had to sit next to you. I truly do.
And then I was so tired because I didn't sleep. So for sure, if I have to fly like super long flight like that again, I'm going to get business, like if there's any available, because on Qatar they sell out quick because they're one of the best business classes, and you can plug your CPAP in there so I can sleep.
Oh.
And it's private.
Again, we're not thinking of ways we should change our life. We're just excited you could plug your CPAP in.
I don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, so after the 12 hours, by the time I got to Doha, I was so tired. I just saw the first trolley driver guy and I'm like, I need to get to my gate. I only had like a 2-hour and some odd minutes transfer time, and it went by really quick. We boarded a bit early. So yeah, that again, I didn't even care at this point. I was like, whatever seat I'm assigned, whatever, because I'd gone through 12 hours of it, I can get through an hour, right? So I was sitting beside a very small woman and I had so much room. So Qatar, definitely. I heard one plus size influencer say they like Emirates for the best.
Where is her husband? I mean, maybe he's not allowed on her channel anymore on camera because it's too much temptation. I don't know.
Best international flight for plus size people. I say Qatar is for sure. Sorry, there's a fly somewhere. Got him when we were washing the windows, like on the outside. If you don't wash your windows here, like
Foodie, the fly came in because of you. You attract fruit flies and all kinds of bugs for some reason. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it.
the sand dust will make them very dirty quickly, and Salah has really long arms, so he helps me with that. What are you doing? Yeah, catch the fly. Make yourself useful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Salah's like, drink all that kale juice. Make yourself useful.
I love Persian cats because from the side like that, their side profile, it looks like they have no face. It's just smush. Smushy smush.
Like a pug.
Take a fly. Please?
Like a pug.
Anyway, I find with cats, you're always cheering them on to hunt, and then whenever they get the bug, they just pat at it and torture it. Anyway, all of this was worth it because when I was, getting out of the luggage area, just tired, hungry, sweaty, just miserable, I had my husband greeting me, and it was so nice to get in, the car.
Oh, hold on. So I looked in her comment section on my phone, and she pinned her comment, and it says, "Hi guys, just letting you know if you don't see your comment right away, it might be held for review by YouTube, so don't think you are blocked." And then a smiley face. Monica asked, because I'm sure this comment's going to get deleted, what happened to you getting weight loss surgery? I thought that was the only reason why you went home. Genuinely concerned for you. Someone said, dang, she really teleported back. Someone said, wow. Hold on, I'm looking to see if there's anything we should talk about before they get deleted. Nope, that's about it right now. I'm surprised she even has comments on.
The new car, not the Kia. And just, coming home. And I have to say now, really being back and forth a couple of different times, this feels more like home for me right now. So the biggest thing, when I came home and our apartment door was opened, I want to almost cry because I didn't even recognize our place. It was such a big shock. I'll show you Salah basically redecorated the entire.
Yes, because that's his I'm sorry gift. You know how in marriages you hear about the others, like the husband cheating and then the wife gets a new ring or a brand new bracelet or a sparkly new necklace or a Coach bag or a LV bag. Like, it's the I'm sorry gift. So your husband got caught cheating on you, having an emotional relationship with a paying member of yours. What came out was that things that he wanted to do to a Bible, he barked like a dog and he likes poop. This is your I'm sorry gift. But you know what happens when people get those I'm sorry gifts? They get 20 more because the person keeps cheating and has to keep buying I'm sorry gifts. So what are you going to get next? A sauna? I don't know. Your own McDonald's? Maybe your own Burger King.
Your place. Well, the living room and the bedroom, and then we call it Harry's room. Howie's room is pretty much the same, but we have a lamp for that place now. We have a new lamp, but that's about it for that room. So I'll show you here the new living room. We're not going to show our bedroom. We have a brand new bedroom set in the bedroom, and oh my gosh, you guys, the bed is such an upgrade because I showed you in our old apartment.
Does it come with a toilet?
Hall. In our old apartment hall, you saw our bedroom once. That bed, wasn't really comfortable, but it was big enough. So this is such an upgrade. Like, it's the plushiest mattress, and the bed is a huge storage bed from IKEA. Has like a lot of storage shelves. She likes to sleep in some of them.
Will the new bed fit Bella too?
An area, like a big thick ledge. I could put my CPAP and everything, whatever, So we also have like a huge new wardrobe. Has like that, like, is it hydraulic? I don't know where it doesn't smash the drawers when you close. They close themselves a bit, and it's all mirror. It's beautiful. And then we have the living room. So I'll show that to you now. So here it is.
You notice how some couples like mirrors on the ceiling? Salah is all about mirrors in the bathroom. That's like his thing. Oh, this is their new living room. Does she fit?
Our new living room. Look how.
And how does she fit?
How different and amazing this looks, guys.
And there's no way you can fit on that little chair right there. He got this for him and somebody else, not for you.
We have a slightly different color scheme, although we still did keep some of the old, but we have a brand new, larger carpet. This is sort of new, but we kept this little organizational cubby thing. I really like it. And here we have a little dining set. I didn't even know we had room for a dining area, but a little 4-seater.
And you're telling me you could sit at that?
And I love these little fake lights inside, but these little jars of lights that Salah picked out, they're so cute.
He's still humiliating you. This doesn't look like he's still humiliating you. How are you going to sit at that table? How?
All right, and here we have the new sofa. It is a traditional type of Dioania style sofa set, and it kind of wraps around the whole living room. I really love the color. It kind of brightens up the room and goes well with the carpet. And here we have a table set.
That's what I'm wondering. Did he redecorate when he thought Bella was visiting?
That comes with a large table and 3 smaller tables. And the cool thing is you can remove the tables and put them anywhere you want. We have one in the corner with the
and you could sit at that.
And we have Bakur, Quran, and a nice roses decoration in the center of the table. And obviously,
why are we talking so creepy?
The best part about this condo is the seaside view. It just adds that touch, There's also this wall decoration that Salah picked out. Also matches with everything, and I just really like the style of it. It's cool. And of course, the cat loves all the new furniture.
Well, yeah, her and Salah are the only ones who could fit on it.
She's so cute. Look at her. Oh my gosh.
Has the whole thing to herself.
And in case you're wondering, here's my big boy getting his big daily peanut. He loves peanuts, and he likes to use those little chompers of his to open the shell. Oh, I missed my cute mouse rat, big hamster boy. Yes, it is.
And this was our first breakfast.
Please never do that again. Thank you. Oh, here's their food, because she needs all that.
Together, a traditional Arabic breakfast with falafel, different kinds of jubin or cheese, patsia, which is hummus with ful, and we had some sandwiches there and some faltair. It was very, very delicious. You know how much I love the falafel. Oh, in the middle of the cheese platter, it comes with jam. It has tomatoes and za'atar and olives and all kinds of things. It was so delicious. If you haven't tried halloumi with jam,
Did you smoke when you got back to Kuwait? You suddenly went from like this animal/kid voice to talking like a man.
on bread, you have to. It's so good. And I usually just take a falafel and dip it. And there
Lauren!
you go. Yummy.
Lauren said, "Oh look, shit."
And this is in the evening. I just wanted to show you our ceiling lights, which also kind of match with the color scheme of our living room.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this is very typical kind of style here for the Middle East, for like gatherings or diawaniya they call it, and it's like kind of wraps around the whole room. I really, really, really love it. So it's very nice. It's a bit low to the ground, but some of them are on the floor, you know?
I guess that's like a design preference, but like, do two people need all that seating? Like, do you really think his family's gonna come over? If Allah knows about everything, like I'm assuming his family has found out or is going to, or people that they associate with, like who is really gonna come over? You have to worry if like what you're sticking your hand in, if like shit was once there.
Oh, so yeah, so my trip home was arduous. It was very testing, and I really need to get healthy so that I can do things like that, like travel. And
Maybe.
I mean, traveling for anyone, even healthy people, it's stressful, you know?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. MB sent a super chat and I want to read it. Thank you again for the super chat. This is her I'm a good Muslim woman voice. It is. It is. Thank you so much for the super chat. This is what she does when she's trying to be on her best behavior and portray a character, but we know what she's like. Thank you so much again. I got a super chat. I got a super chat. MB sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much, MB. Thank you. All right, let me read some of your guys' comments. So snacks again. Mrs. Scarlett said, I don't think his family will be visiting. I mean, would you if you found this stuff out? Is that not standard Kuwait interior design? I don't know. Is it? I just think it's like a lot of stuff for only two people. They just like crammed a lot of stuff in there. But maybe it's like a design preference. Kez said most of us measure the room to see if the sofa furniture fits. Exactly. In Salah's case, will the wife fit? Facts.
My body hurts a bit from sitting for so long. I did have the compression stockings worked because
Okay.
my feet are not swollen at all. I'm so happy. So I got home and I was just like, wow, you did all this work like in such a little time, you know. So like within a day, just went shopping for everything and then placed everything. Like
Tina, I am monetized again. It was crazy. I got monetized, and the same day we got a foodie rage. It was like the best day ever. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Tina sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys.
people are going nuts in the streets today. Sorry for the noise if you can hear that.
Nerve of people driving to work or to their family or home.
What are you doing? So then I had a shower and just
She is
got in
story
bed,
time.
the nice new sheets, and oh, it was so amazing. Just an amazing night, and yeah, an amazing night. Being home. So the pets were so happy to see me. I feel so happy right now. So
Mhm.
I guess that's about it. So thank
Okay.
you for watching this video, and as much as I enjoyed showing you our new home, it feels like a new home. It feels so different. Like it's crazy.
Is it a different home?
All right, guys, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, what do we think? What do we think? I know she wants us to be very jealous of her new place, but all I was thinking is like, is there like, did they stock up on plastic for the new furniture? I mean, they need it. I heard, wait, is there second cat for cat? Is there a second cat for content? I don't know. Thea said, did they move into a lower furnished apartment? Well, Joe was asking if we think she moved. It's possible. Tina said, I love how she's acting. Oh, crap, it just went away. Hold on. When I'm on StreamYard, sometimes the comments go up before I can finish reading them. Well, I don't know what comment I was reading. Oh, wait. I love how she's acting like nothing happened. She's going to pretend that. She did her clickbaity title, but I'll be surprised if she mentions it again, unless it's during a rage. She'll totally mention it again if she's raging. New home, I mean, new makeover. Yeah, she slipped there. She slipped there. It is crazy she's acting like everything is good because what came out isn't just like, oh, somebody slid into his DMs and he responded a few times. Like he was telling this person his deepest, darkest secrets and desires and very comfortable enough to be barking at them. So, I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't know how she could even show her face, but she is. So we're going to talk about it. Lauren said, I think she moved different windows. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Remember before, anyways, we could never hear traffic. And then I think they may have moved a few times because before we could never hear traffic. Then when she came back from Thailand, you all of a sudden could hear a motorcycle even go by. Um, so it's possible they moved again. Thank you, Danielle. Rolls of the tongue too. Radioactive llama. You do have a cool name. They made love, you guys. Stay mad. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Lauren said, I think they had to move when she left. He couldn't stay single there. Well, I saw people saying that it was like a family building. So if she wasn't there, like a single man couldn't stay there. He would have been considered single. So it's a possibility that they did. What was going on with that fire near her? Any updates? Oh, about that. Okay, hold on. It's just going to be me talking for a minute because I don't know. I don't really feel like going to Twitter or anywhere else but my phone. So this came out. Let me see if I could find it. There was a fire. Thank you for reminding us, Ray. It's possible she moved because apparently or allegedly, the apartment building that they were living in had a fire. I saw it on Hidden Truth's account. So I'm trying to find it. Okay. So Hidden Truth shared a screenshot from ArabTimesOnline.com. And they said Chantel, fire in her apartment building around her floor. Monday morning, firefighting units from Albita and I don't know how to say the other place, Salmiya Center, successfully managed and subdued a fire that broke out in a building utilized as a hotel in the area. So, but the article is from December 12th. Bye, Lauren. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So the article, I did retweet it, and maybe later when I do the video, what Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying, we could talk about it more. But the apartment complex did catch on fire, but the article is from the 12th of December. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. Fire seems to follow them. Jamie, I felt so bad for thinking that, but I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I thought the same exact thing. Yeah, the door window layout is completely different. I believe it, MB. I believe they probably moved. But if he truly did decorate that apartment for her, it was one of those I'm sorry gifts. But instead of a fancy new ring, she got, a new living room. But I also believe, he was trying really hard to get Kay Bella to go there until she got back. So maybe he decorated for the women he was going to be entertaining there. Maybe he did. I bet she smokes cigs inside too. That wouldn't surprise me. Kez said her voice changed because she's breathing different due to the. Oh, maybe that's it. Hugh said, I think it was for Kia Bella or Kay Bella. I don't know how to say it. I thought it was Kay Bella, but I could be wrong. I say everybody's name wrong. I really do. Kez said, trust me on this new place. I'm going to trust you on that. I believe it. I believe it. Maybe Kuwait Didi picked out the feng shui. Maybe. Hyde, how are you? Thank you for becoming a member again. He needed to make new hiding spots for his phones. He's a seasoned cheater. Like, he's definitely done it a few times because he knew how to turn on vanish mode. There was just certain things he did where you're like, this is not the first time. Like, it's not the first time. So maybe that's it. Maybe he got a big old couch so he could hide his multiple phones underneath the cushions. It's good to see you, Hyde. How are you? He said, yeah, he needs to hide high or super. He needs to hide high or super low. All right, you guys, I am going to go for now. But look for a What Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying video up later, and late tonight we will do a live stream. You know what? Maybe we'll do Twitter on our live stream tonight. maybe we'll do that so we have more like lighthearted things to talk about after we watch the Mr. Snowflake content. I think that, okay, I may or may not have a video up, but if it doesn't come up, we will cover Twitter later tonight when we go live. No, thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for another fun live stream. I love hanging out with you guys and chatting with you. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. If Foodie does upload another video, we'll go live again. That I can promise. But in the meantime, I'll probably just see you around 11 p.m. tonight. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks again for everything. Thank you for the super chats and for becoming members again. Thank you for even being here, liking the stream and watching. All right, you guys, I'll see you later.